Cobra Kai.
Kidding.
What was the initial pitch from the writers that made you like feel that this is the time to return as Kreese? What did they say that convinced you?
Well, they said, you know, we met for dinner, and I think it was Dan Tana's here in Hollywood, and they said, we're going to bring you in episode 10, season 1, to set up season 2. And I said, of course, why can't I come in episode 5? you know, and they said, no, we want to set up season 2. And I said, well, are you going to write this character, bring in his background from Vietnam, his background from where he's been the last 30 years, you know, and talk about that. And I had all these notes because I had met with some people, mercenaries, soldiers of fortune, you know. I had met with people who represented the kind of life John Kreese would have led over 30 years prior to doing Cobra Kai. And they were miles ahead of me. They had all their own notes, duplicating mine. They had thought of all of this, you know, a year ago. And they knew exactly what they wanted to do with this character. And it was what I wanted to do with the character. Make him multifaceted, give him a lot of vulnerability, and yet he's still tough and he's still a monster at times. So, you know, a lot of that's coming up now. And they just said, trust us. And because they were such good salesmen and because they were so astute as fans, this was like this. They're Star Wars, they're Raiders of the Lost Ark. They knew everything about the characters. I said, okay, let's just do it. And when I did that guest starring thing where I come in and I say, you know, the real story's only just begun. You know, it was like there was all these wows and oh, everybody in the far corner of the dojo was, you know, they finally had the sensei saying those lines that they wrote, and they were great. They were like big kids. They like big kids. You know, we just sit around and talk movies. That's what we do.